We got a poor connection already. A very bad connection. Well, anyway, welcome back everyone to the JR was. What's happening, everybody? I'm sorry if I got disconnected. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I know y'all probably like, what the hell is he talking about once again? But this is something that has been brought up to me in the past. Excuse me, I'm broadcasting live from my bed, just getting off work, kind of. So just wanted to talk about this, but this was something that was brought up to me previously about something to consider, because this whole space age simping and all this incredible stuff that these folks are pulling off is, you know, highly lucrative. It's very profitable, and the way to the way to actually, even if you want to call it notoriety, or to actually, I guess one of the ways to blow up is to pursue this path, of the dark side, so to speak. So it's for those who are like even keel, like right in the middle. It's it seems like a slow process. I know I haven't been doing this, but so long. But it's like either these guys who are Uber simps who are pandering to this certain demographic with women are like so super popular, and their stuff gets shared like so much, and they get, you know, these cats are getting paid. And on the flip side of that, the more extreme, you know, He-Man woman haters, so to speak, they're blowing up also. But it's like, those who are, I guess in the middle, or, even keel, so to speak. And I don't want to consider myself completely in the middle. You know what I mean? I just try to tell it like it is based on, my experience and whatnot. Experiences. It's like, I guess it could be, regardless of what people tell me, I guess it's been or sort of a slow journey, of moving up. But I'm on, like I said, I'm on social media. I look at a lot of this stuff. I don't look at too many people's videos on YouTube because I don't want to get influenced by it. So I don't want my thoughts to be influenced, even though I hear a lot of good stuff. There's very few YouTubers that I actually watch, um, and I listen to what they have to say as well as the comments and things like that. But I'm on Facebook a lot, and I see a lot of these dudes, these Uber simps, who obviously don't believe the stuff that they're saying at all. They don't believe, in my opinion, they don't believe anything they're saying. They're just saying this stuff because they know they're pandering to this certain demographic stuff. You know what I mean? And they're getting millions of views by using this formula and this rhetoric that they use, which is basically, getting to the point of um, telling a woman, and pretty much at the end of the day, that there's nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Everything is the man's fault. Pandering to that, no matter what, is saying, yo, it's the man's fault. This man should be doing this, this, and this. And I read the comments, and it's like so unbelievable that these people. And I see a lot of the women who I'm friends with on Facebook. They actually share and repost and comment, and they're like all of them are in agreement with these people who are doing these videos. And I guess that's one of the formulas. They start out making a name for themselves on Facebook. And I'm not gonna say any of these people's names because I don't want to give anybody attention because they're not shouting me out, obviously in their videos. But they're saying this stuff, and all the comments. I go through the comments and I see how many likes these video gets, and a lot of the women in the comments are saying stuff like, "Why can't more men be like you? Why can't more men think like you? Why can't more men do this? Oh my goodness, you hit it right on the head." Blah blah blah, and it's almost like, you know, he knows these, a lot of these guys know what women say about men, and they basically just reiterate it from a man's, you know, it's basically that they're saying the same thing that these women are saying, you know, but it sounds so much better, obviously, because it's coming from a man, and obviously they feel that men should take heed, and these guys do lectures, you know, simply deep, what's happening. These guys do lectures. These guys sell T-shirts. You know, these guys are getting crazy donations. They got so many followers, subscribers, and it's like, oh my goodness, man. So I'm like, damn. You know, is this the field I need to be in? You know, I know I was just talking about this probably yesterday, talking about church and the pastors, but it's the same thing. These pastors at a church, which are, you know, basically reiterating the same, you know, talking points. You know, that it's the man who's messed up. And the pastor, obviously, and y'all probably heard me say this for those of you who are on my live chat, the pastor, I'll be like, I'm flirting with the idea of doing that. You know. And some of y'all probably watch this video say you're an evil man. You know. At the end of the day, these, I mean, like, it's like money hand over fist, and like all these guys are doing, like, there's no real substance. There's no real, it's just all you have to do is just keep saying the same thing. You know, there's no real research, and they don't even believe this shit. So it's very disingenuous, the stuff that they, a lot of times these guys, you know, are single. You know, they either may have a baby mama, have never been married, and they're telling you, you know, all the stuff why you, it's, most of these videos are basically, you know, little boys shouldn't date, you know, baby single mothers, and 7 reasons why you should date single mothers, and why you should do this, and you need to step up to the plate, and you know, uh you need to give all your money to this, you know, to this single mother because she deserves it, because you know she has, which is cool. Everybody has, even a man has goals, but obviously a woman's gonna have goals also. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm driving around on the boulevard, trunk bleeding. Yeah. So it's basically you're like pandering so hard to where it's like, I need to lay everything down. Obviously, this single mother has goals. You have to support her, but at the end of the day, where is it where the one where this woman is accountable for the man that she chooses? You should be able to know off top. It shouldn't take you a few months to determine who this guy is. You know what I'm saying? But basically, regardless of that, all of the accountability in that situation should be taken away, and she shouldn't be accountable for choosing this quote unquote little boy, as I hear a lot. It's being referred to a lot in these videos that these guys are making. You know, how dare these little boys approach me or waste my time? You know, when a lot of times these women are well aware of who they're dealing with. You know, even though they might not say that in the end, they know what type of guy. They know this guy might not have a job. You know, he might not, he might have several baby mothers. He might be just an attractive guy, but he might not have anything going for him. You know what I mean? So, but it's okay when you have a guy say, "Well, you shouldn't have. It's this guy's fault. It's not your fault. He made the decision to talk to you, and you just got duped into falling for this guy." So I'm like, damn, if it's that easy, man, I should be getting paid right now, man. If it's really this easy, is this all I have to say? You know, is this really all I have to say? And like, you know, set up a call in line, do live streams, and just say, If you want to talk to me, super chat the buddy and stuff like that. But it's very, I was talking to a lady friend of mine, and I was having this conversation with her today, and she was like, "You'll never be able to do that." She said, "You'll never be able to pull that off because you just imagine if you just switch up. Let's say I just changed my name from J.R. Wisdom to J.R. Simping, some shit like that, right?" And I just say I'm going to basically start this new channel, and it's gonna be in conjunction with a Facebook page, and I just go in and just start bashing these dudes, you know. Exactly. And you're light skinned, so you'll really get paid. We was having that discussion also, you know what I'm saying? Which is so stupid. But at the end of the day, people be saying that, yeah, you're light skinned too, so you saying this stuff, oh my goodness, you'll make a killing. You know what I mean? Which is I'm just like it's that easy. No work. All I got to do is say there's nothing wrong with you. You've done nothing wrong in your life. It's this man's fault. This man screwed you over. So did your baby father. He screwed you over, and uh it shouldn't be that way. These guys need to come correct. All these guys are suckers and losers, and they're only out for one thing, and that's to waste your time. You know what I'm saying? And that the end. And just keep rinse. What was it? Wash, rinse, and repeat. That formula, and I'll just blow up overnight. I mean, what y'all think? It's pretty quiet. I only got a few people in here. I don't know. What are y'all? What are y'all opinion? What are y'all opinions on that? A coworker of mine, we was talking about it. He was like, he said to me, he was like, when I first started doing my this YouTube stuff, which really was like December, right? I really started doing it. Then I started picking up like late December and early January. I started picking up how often I was putting out content, and he was like, he said to me, "How far are you willing to go with this?" You know, he said, "What are you trying to do?" He said, "How far are you willing to go with this?" And I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "Yeah, man. Are you? I mean, what route are you planning on taking with this? Would you like to go this route? Because if you go this route, you know, you could really blow up, like real quick. I mean, real quick. Because at the end of the day, all you have to do is say these certain things, and I'm wondering, do a lot of these women who subscribe to these guys, do they really think that they're genuine, or do they just want to hear, or do they just like to hear what this guy has to say and don't really care? Do they just like? Is it like a pep rally? Listen to these guys say what you like to hear, even though it's not gonna really benefit you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? By listening, to a lot of these guys. I don't know if these guys have success stories from them giving their lectures, because I hear they give lectures and women pay 50, 60, 70, 80, $100. I don't know, however much to hear these guys speak when they travel around. I read some stuff. I guess a few of these guys were outed. One of them was outed, and he's basically bragging about how much money he makes a month off of doing this. And I'm like, damn, he's doing this. He's making this much money from simping. You know what I mean? He's making this much money from really simping. So it's one of those things. Like I said, like my guy was asking me, how far are you willing to go? Are you willing to actually do that? It makes me think of that James Brown movie. Uh, what's the name of it? The new one they made. Get On Up or some shit. I don't know the name of that movie. But when Little Richard in the movie was like, basically telling him when the devil comes knocking, and not to liken it to that, but when the devil comes knocking, what are you gonna do? When that devil comes in the suit, what are you willing to do? To do that. But I think at the end of the day, I don't. All money aside, as far as your conscience telling you to say these things, and you're like, man, I really don't believe this, but at the same time I'm getting paid and these women are paying to see me, or they're paying to get advice, or all these, or paying them for me to reiterate this stuff, which isn't, a lot of times is not in their best interest. You know, a lot of times, that's why I said I'd be anxious to hear the success stories from this stuff. Just to see what actually goes down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just wanted to make this video real quick because it was something I was thinking about. Just because every time I see these videos come across my news, and I know I keep uh, repeating the same thing over and over. Every time I see these videos come across my news feed, or in my news feed, and I see, and I read the comments, and I see several women sharing these videos, you know, and I'm like, and I can just imagine what their subscribers count is like. Two Trill, what's up, man? I can imagine how many subs they got and the views that they get, based upon that. So a lot of you probably like, is that what it's all about at the end of the day? I mean, nobody's, some people do YouTube for different reasons. Some people do it because it's, to make money. Some people do it for fun. Some people do it as a hobby. Some people do it for therapy. Some people do it to help people. I got several reasons for doing it. Me personally, yes, I do it. It's therapy for me. It's by getting this stuff out, I get my thoughts off. I do appreciate getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Because you're actually putting your time in this. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid. Yes, I do want to help people. If any of my stories or anything, any of my advice or wisdom can benefit you in any way, most definitely. I definitely like helping people. You know what I'm saying? But if you can get all of those, I mean, if you have a job at the end of the day, the perfect job for me is something that's fun, you make money, and you're helping people. That's my ultimate gig that I would like to do. I mean, because it really wouldn't be considered a job, and I don't consider this a job, and I'm not where I would like to be. I guess when you're just starting out, but there are other people who it takes years to get to a certain point where they want to be at. Some people, like I see a guy now, he basically just joined YouTube, but because he has this long ass hair, you know what I'm saying? All the ladies, basically, this guy went from, I think he's well over 100,000 subscribers, subs, and he really doesn't have that much content. Or any viral person, they can put out one video or so, but they don't have a lot of content, or the content really isn't, you know, beneficial. I mean, you got the comedians and all this other stuff, but this guy just has some long ass hair. And his video, he has a few videos which I guess may be a benefit for women with hair. But if he's just eye candy and you're just watching him for eye candy, I mean, that's cool too. But and I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying something as simple as that. You just put out a video of you washing your hair because you're a guy that has long hair, and you get over 100 subscribers immediately. Meanwhile, you have other people, obviously it takes a little longer. You got other people who are controversial. You have, she's talking about do it. JJ Redwood. Yeah. Um, and Lady Love talking about do it. Damn, she said do it. She want me to be a simp. Oh my goodness. Start simping for the bread, huh? But you have people who they can blow up for different reasons. It might take one video, but if you're not constantly putting out, content, then what good of a YouTube are you? Or if you have people just watching your videos just based upon the aesthetics, because someone is beautiful, you just want to watch the person just because they're beautiful and not really give a damn what they have to say. But I guess that works too as long as you're getting paid. You know what I mean? So, who really cares as long as you get views and you got people watching you and stuff like that? But however YouTube does it, however the algorithm is and stuff like that, I guess they decide, because it's like it feels like I'm stagnant, with my views and stuff like that. Even though from you guys, I appreciate you guys that tune in, and I get a lot of feedback. I get a lot of emails from people. I get a lot of comments, but I wonder like why am I, stagnant? Am I being hidden or what? Or am I impatient? You know, it is what it is. But I just sit back and think I'm like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? People, I get good feedback, so why is the views not reflecting all this feedback that I'm getting? You know what I mean? So, you know, I knew she who I knew she would come in and say some stuff like that. You know, the women not listening to me either. They're just looking at you know is what Sin just said. Well, maybe if we get another 100,000 more women to do that, I think I'll be okay, huh? What do you think? Maybe if I take the simp route, because this route's not getting all the women, is it? And that's my point. You know what I mean? So maybe the algorithm is off, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So maybe people just not checking. You know what I mean? But this concept, she said, who was that? Lady Love, did you say women do it all the time? A lot of times, I mean, a woman can just make videos shaking her ass, and I know there's plenty of women on YouTube doing that, and they got plenty of subscribers, and they get plenty of views. But a woman can do that. You know what I mean? But I guess if you take a guy like this guy I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say his name. He's got some long ass hair, you know, uh, long curly hair, and all the women, I guess, basically, I'm pretty sure they don't give a damn what he's talking about, but they just care. I mean, they like to look at him because that's all you read in the comments is, damn, he's fine. He's fine as hell. Oh my goodness, I wish I had that hair. All these different things like that I read in the comments that these women are talking about. So, um, no, I'm not talking about. I'm not gonna say Angel's last name, but Angel is basically this guy I'm talking about is just about hair. He's not a simp. He's basically just his channel is about caring for your hair. We're not talking about Angel. Angel basically, this Angel guy is a simp. He's got that platform going, and he's got a gang of subs. I know he's been doing it for years. Dude said, if you're light skinned with long hair, you just need to hit the record button. So I guess I need to grow my hair back then, huh, JJ? I probably need to grow my hair back. Understood, but you do whatever you need to make it, even if simping to get where you need to be. Damn. I don't know. I've been talking my shit too long to be switching up, and they'd be like, didn't we see this guy on the O'Shea Duke? Didn't we see him on the O'Shea Duke Jackson channel talking about baby mamas and shit, talking crazy? Didn't he make some videos talking shit about crazy ass baby mamas and shit? Yeah, I would have to assume another identity definitely and grow my hair back and come back, like probably a year from now, doing that and doing some simp videos on you know, on some stuff like that. And they'd be like, "Well, aren't you such and such?" Nah, I don't know who you talking about. Everybody says we resemble, but I get that a lot. That yeah, about this JR Wisdom guy, I get that a lot. But nah, we're not. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's best to start off on Facebook. That way I can gather the Facebook you know the Facebook sheep, if you will, and have the Facebook sheep follow me over to YouTube. That way all this stuff can be monetized and just blow up like that. Go on Tommy's show and side with black women. LOL. You gonna get the attention you need. I promise. Yeah, it's hard to get on Tommy's show than siding with black women. I'm pretty sure there's enough dudes out there doing that right now. You know, as far as me getting in there, but it's just I'm just thinking about that. If that's really the easiest way rather than just, you know, staying true to what, my opinion, or trying to be, well, you can't be objective when you're telling your opinion. It's subjective. But trying to be even keel, as far as, what men do and what these women do out here, and you get this relationship stuff and all this stuff like that. So yeah, um, I don't know, man. But Tony said people be mentioning his name on their videos just to get views, and it's true. Yeah, I don't want to mention. People put these guys' names in their titles, which I could easily do that as well. But I'm not trying to mention, anybody's name other than what you just said. I mentioned that's as far as it's gonna go. I'm not gonna put nobody's name as far as other YouTubers' name in my titles. Stuff like that. I had a guy make a video about me, one time, and he put my name in there, and all this stuff. But I'm not gonna go as far as doing that, even with a response video to what any of these simps, do just to get, views and stuff like that. Do you need money that bad? Why don't you strip? Oh my goodness. She got jokes. It ain't about needing money that bad. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna be on here doing YouTube videos and shit, I mean, I might as well get paid, huh? You know what I'm saying? And if it's something as lucrative, if I could be making, 9 and 10 grand, like these guys supposedly claim they make just from simping, why not? Shit. These dudes making crazy money just for saying some bull. No thought into it or nothing. They just sit back and start their morning off. Okay, let's see. Let me come up with 3 reasons of why, women shouldn't be accountable. Let's come up with a different subject today. Okay, or let me tell you a situation I had, and stuff like that, and basically just eat it up. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, damn, if it's that easy, why wouldn't you get paid for it? If you sitting back getting paid for just saying some shit, and it really doesn't take, a damn rocket scientist, really, or even some thought into this. You just wake up, roll over, turn the camera on in your car, and just, wash, rinse, and repeat over and over. You know, it ain't like, these people are saying some Shakespearean shit, or some Shakespearean stuff. So, but that's not me. I can't do that. I'm thinking about it, but I can't do that shit. I can't do that. We'll be sitting there. Yeah, you said his name. I'm not gonna say his name on here though. Y'all can see the name in the chat. She said his name, and I hear he's getting a lot of money from that also. You know what I mean? All these dudes getting money off of that simp shit. But best of luck to him. If I ever decide, y'all won't know. I was just asking that. I was just asking that question. If I ever decide to do that, you definitely won't know. Y'all would have to find me, and somebody would say, "Hey," they would have to share my video, and you'd be like, "But he getting paid, but he does have a mouth to feed." Be a covert simp. This is how many black empowerment YouTubers increase their subscriber base. He always bragging about how much money he getting. There's a video about that, about him bragging about how much money he getting, and him clowning other dudes who trying to follow in the same path as him, saying they not as good as him, and he grosses this much and this and this, and I'm just like, man, you know that's just like you come like Jesus Christ and say, baby, all your sins are forgiven. You know what I'm saying? On some stuff like that, which basically is the same thing, baby. All everything you've done is not even real. So I'm coming to bless you and relieve all accountability from you. All you gotta do is buy my T-shirt and come to one of my lectures. One of my pep rallies. Excuse me. That's how that goes. But he needs to stop saying that online before someone catch him outside and rob his ass. Nah, he'll be all right. But like I said, if y'all see me on, if y'all see me in a video, covert, like he said, don't 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 trip. Empower black women, then motivate them. But then they gonna see all your kids high yellow and know you want some fuck shit. Hold on. Empower black women, then motivate them. But then they gonna see all your kids high yellow and know you want some fuck shit. Because all my kids are high yellow. What color is my skin? I'll wait. They gonna say because my kids are light skinned. It's plenty of light skinned dudes who are saviors for the black community. I want to do a video on this. That most of the people who go hard, or I guess that's really popular, are like these. It seems like these high yellow, as you like to call them. With this whole colorism shit. They're the ones who try to go the hardest just to impress people. So, and they are going the hardest. You know what I mean? Men and women. Because I guess they feel like they have something to prove. But yeah, he has rallies, he has pep talks, he has lectures and all that stuff like that. From what you were asking, pink. Wow, that's very thoughtful of you. Yeah, thank you, Red Star. I appreciate it. It's like I said, it might not be insightful soon. Once I start simping, you know, I ain't gonna be too insightful. It might help motivate your ass, like Sin said, but it's not gonna be too insightful. It's gonna be some stuff you already know, and you probably already been told in church. But I'll just be regurgitating it to y'all, to the masses for y'all to eat it up. Getting paid, getting paid. Oh yeah, that's something warning, straight up, man. Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? I appreciate, like I said, I think I'm at like 15 something. I'm at like 1560 something subs. You know. But you got the Uber simps, the 100K plus, you know. Oh, I know that should be your slogan, Sin. You talking about get paid, sweetie. Oh, we got 10 people in here. If y'all enter in the chat, man, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. Get the likes up. If you enjoying this simp content that I'm talking about right now, you know, it helps to promote the video. A lot of them dudes. Yeah, I'm not saying they got it to 100K overnight, but they exploded. Once you start putting up simp videos, especially on Facebook, and you tell them you got a YouTube channel, or you get on Patreon and you start, you know, galactic simping, or space simping, Captain Kirk simping on Patreon, all this stuff like that is those 100K comes quick. You know what I'm saying? That 100K comes quick. You know, you saying some stuff like that, you got an audience like that. Simp long and prosper. I need to hit the like button so I can support the simping channel. Yeah, but this ain't a simp channel yet. At least I hope it isn't. Some people might say this is a simp channel. You know. But I haven't gone full fledged simp yet. You know what I'm saying? When I do that, I'm gonna be, catering. Say, baby, even if you didn't pay your light bill on time, I'm gonna be like, it wasn't your fault. It was a man's fault. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't I ain't gonna get into all that. Whatever you said, you come on my channel and be like, baby, it wasn't your fault. It was the man's fault. You know, even if you beat him up, you gave him a bloody nose, and you beat his mom up. You know, just for coming home late, I'm gonna be like, it wasn't your fault. It was his fault. No matter what you say, you can always come to me, and I'll be like, it wasn't your fault, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now hit that super chat and holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Say no more. That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be there for you. I will be there for you in the entirety. Email support, Skype support, all that shit. For real. That's very thoughtful of you, Sin. Why? Thank you for the compliment. You know, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. You think I would be great at simping? Why? Thank you. I was this my lady friend I was talking to earlier. I was telling her the same thing, but she was like, "I don't think you would." But I said, "I think I would be able to convince myself enough, and I would speak with so much aggression towards the men, you know, that they would just, the ladies would just be like, where has this guy been? You know, he's out doing all these turkeys. You know what I'm saying? Where has he been all this time? Oh my goodness. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be on some space age simping stuff, man. So stay tuned for that, man. I won't let y'all know though when the channel does drop. You know, cause this gonna be I'm gonna be on some duplicitous stuff. You know, I'm gonna be on here talking shit, and on another channel being a simp. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one outweighs the other, that's gonna be who I go with. They be like, this dude is fake as hell. I'm just saying, JPV. I'm about to become a full fledged simp for the money, getting paid, getting paid. You understand? So many women would be really thinking you're the one for them when you start simping. I mean, yeah, cause I mean that's the ultimate thing, right? That's all these comments for these simps. They always say, "Why can't more men be like you? Why can't more men think like you?" But here's the paradox, folks. It's quite paradoxical because women don't want a man like that. They'll say that, but they don't want a man like that because who they had the kids by are not like that. And who they want to be their next baby daddy is not like that. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds good. He can do that, I'm buff too. But that's a great idea. Do two channels with two different content. You'll get more views for contradiction. They want a sucker. Dude is you say he's buff. Well shit, when you don't gotta work, you got time to get buff. Shit, I have a hard enough time going to the gym now. You know. Nah, a woman does not want a simp. She'll say that she wants a simp. She does not want a damn simp. Because her baby daddy, chances are, he ain't a simp. And Leroy, who she messing with, is not a simp. I mean, excuse me. Tyrone is not a simp, but Leroy is definitely a simp. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just the way of the world, man. So be it. Stop saying his name, Sin. Goodness. We know who the dude is. Now people about to go from my channel. Well, they're not gonna see this obviously once I get off this live chat. But people who are in the chat now are probably gonna go look him up and see who this guy is, and he's gonna get more views based upon that. You know. She said she loves some fat. She said she loves some fat dudes, huh? Is 27 too old to start building credit? No, you're never too old to start building your credit. I get cold at night. Well, like Bruce said, as long as the fat dude don't smell, hopefully you got a fat dude that don't smell like a what did he say? What he said? A bear, a young bear. You know what I mean? 'Cause I heard them fatties be smelling like be humming. Big women too. You cut that out though. Let me stop that shit. This woman in Portland was macking on this female. She first she first took him by his looks as unworthy. Then she changed up and was getting with him. Yes, he was homeless and she knew it. You said, what did you just come in on? You read the title before you clicked on the video, right? Bellissima? You read the title. I mean, I think I've already discussed the part about me becoming a simp for this money. You know what I mean? But that's what you came in on. You thought this was a credit live stream? Nah. Did you can't comment? What are you talking about? Did my admin stop you from commenting? I see your comments. What are you talking about? You talking about in the chat, or you talking about on my actual videos as far as you being able to comment? Just wanted to ask a random question. Oh, okay. I know, because I know this thing didn't say frequently asked questions for yeah, hey, peace, JPV. I know this thing didn't say frequently asked questions for credit building, but I feel you. I wanted to do one of those, but nah, we just it said you sent too many comments and to take a break. You didn't hear anything like this. Is if you I don't know if you've ever been on too many of my chats, but my chats normally start out talking about one thing, that we end up getting off the subject and talking about other stuff. So whenever people look at this later, I guess they take what they need from it, then they keep it moving once I start talking about other stuff. But this always ends up happening. I start talking about some credit or something, and end up talking about some broke people, then talking about marriage. We could be talking about some, all kind of stuff, man, and it always ends up going somewhere else. But yeah, you can always hit the refresh button, or drag it all the way to the left. That way you can catch up with the part of me talking about being a simp for this money. You understand? So, but if you want to talk about that credit, feel free to email me. The link is in the description. You know. Yeah, people chime in. I appreciate people chiming in. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good to ask questions. And while you're in here, go ahead and hit the like button. You know what I mean? Or hit that super chat. LOL at for this money. Hit the like button if you're just now joining the chat. That way, it helps to promote the video. It helps to promote the video. So I appreciate you guys. Damn, this thing is. I've been talking for a minute. Goodness, but yeah, that's it in a nutshell, man. We'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna sleep on this topic tonight. Sleep on this actual subject tonight, and I want to come back later and talk about this issue with Ti and Tiny. Um, you know about basically, yeah, if they want to do hangouts with me, man, by all means, yeah, I do hangouts. With other bros in the manosphere. By all means. You know, but yeah, I haven't done too much reaching out either, so I can say that. Yeah, but I wanna come back probably later tonight to talk about that. What was that? I watched that video when he was saying how she cheated on him, or he cheated on her with her, the girl she hired, or something like that. Then he asked her, was I, what did he ask her? He asked her something, which basically got her, he got her when he said it. Was I something something with her, or whatever? Which I wanted to address that issue. I've done like one or two videos on that topic in the past, but I just wanted to address that, and I guess he's still going at her. You know what I mean? But I basically wanted to talk about that whole issue, which, like I said, I'll come back in uh, later tonight. If y'all want to tune in on that. Why black men are failed husbands? Why do they put themselves before their family? So black men are failed husbands. Is that so? And they put themselves before their family. Black men and women fail as a family union. When you getting married, Sin? Don't worry, I'll wait. It's a cold world. I know you got some trick out there that's willing to marry. I'm pretty sure they done proposed to you several times. So you might want to cut that out and get with the program. Yeah. So, I agree with what was it Lady Love Bellissima? She said, yeah, it's a failed family unit. I did a video on this about if you saying put themselves first, if you talking about career, money over fail ass niggas, boo. Goodness. Black men fail when they put too much stock into what their wives have to say. Uh, I think marriages fail for different reasons. In the case of you know Ti and Tiny and all this stuff, everybody got their own opinions and all this stuff. Him cheating or whatever, but like dude said, he spent millions on her, and she didn't deny that, and everybody knows that. And I guess he said marriage was holding him back and all this stuff like that. Black men all act like they come from they same fucked up ass black bitch. What? Um, Come back with that. I don't understand what you were saying. I don't understand why we continue to point the finger at one another. It takes two. It usually never just one person. That is correct. Ti is a whole period. Just stay focused. Constantly work to improve yourself as a man. Mm, I feel you. Well, anyway, however it goes, we talking about that shit right now, but I'll just do the video later. You know what I'm saying? And we'll discuss this to be continued. Too many bitter people around. This is correct. Too many bitter people around when they should just, as my slogan goes, you should just go about your business, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just go on about your business. Black men act like they come from the same fucked up black bitch. Like they all come from the same bitch. I'm not bitter though. Mm. You shouldn't be bitter. You ain't never been married. Damn. Damn. Uh. Hmm. Y'all about to go in. Uh. Well, let's take an intermission while y'all going back and forth on that. Get the likes up. Goodness. But you are too, JJ. Goodness. I have a black father. So you got a black mother too, Sam? I'm happy. I'm pretty happy too. My father taught me the game. That's good. Threesomes in marriage. Interesting. Don't argue with women. That is a fact. You don't ever argue with a woman. Never. Never argue with a woman. I'm not bitter. Niggas never hold their shit together. They don't stick to it. I hear so many women saying that though. Like, men don't stick by what they saying. Don't argue with the rational people. You can't. What was it? How did it go? I used to say that shit all the time. You can't reason with someone that's unreasonable. Hence arguing. Who's got to travel overseas? I've already traveled overseas. Expanse EK24. It's night and day. America is just a whole, caught up in this shit anyway. T.I. is leaving his family for selfish reasons. Isn't any time you leave your family it's selfish? Because if you can't take, once again, if you can't take infidelity, you should never get married. And if you feel like you're going to commit infidelity, or if you think you're going to be cheating or an infidel or whatever, then you shouldn't get married either. So it goes both ways. And I constantly say this because if you love each other, you should work through it. Instead of continuously trying to hurt somebody. But everybody needs to fix themselves in the process. So I've been talking too much on here tonight, man. It's been good. Kenem White, what's happening, man? Or I don't know if you're a man or woman, but what's happening? I got two brothers that married to white women and dogged the fuck out of them. Fuck going overseas, niggas gonna be the same with them bitches too. That's why you don't get married. Like I tell everybody, my mom constantly critiqued my father when he was starting his business. Unfortunately, women are not raised to be actual women and embrace femininity and their power. Y'all going in, man. This. Guess who was there asking for some of the profits, though? Facts. Facts. You have to keep going. Well, guys, it's been real. Chat's been real. You guys are turned up in here this evening. I'm approaching an hour right now. I appreciate you guys tuning in and, giving your 2 cents on how messed up we are as human beings and we can't get anything together. So, make sure y'all, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, share the video if you think it'll be of benefit to someone. Make sure y'all add me on social media. Check me out on Amazon, all that good stuff. And so staying home with you guys showing us. You can't. T.I. is not the average. And I'm gonna say this before I get off. T.I. is not the average man. T.I. is a celebrity. He messed up when he decided to get on television for a check, and show his whole family to the world and all this other stuff. He's not the average man. He's a celebrity. He's a millionaire, and he is providing. He's a provider. So, but that's neither here nor there. I'll be on here later to discuss this topic. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you got any questions, feel free to email me, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later this evening, this afternoon, this evening, whatever. And remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. And we'll catch up later. All right, guys. Peace be upon you all. I'm out.